The actor for Yellowstone's most fascinating character never auditioned. Taylor Sheridan wrote the role with hand in mind. Taylor Sheridan has built a sprawling television empire over the last several years, beginning with the Auditioned at Yellowstone series Yellowstone. The fan favorite series explored the depths of one family's devotion to their ancestral land as enemies emerge on all sides. Even after Yellowstone's series finale after 5 seasons, the franchise remains one of the most popular in television history, with numerous spin-offs on the way, including Nashville's Dutton Ranch and The Medicine. Although Yellowstone focused primarily on Kevin Costner's John Dutton and his children, the series crafted several fan-favorite characters from outside of the main Dutton family. Each of Yellowstone's iconic supporting characters thrives in large part thanks to the dynamic performance that bring them to life. Counted among this group is one fan-favorite character whom Taylor Sheridan created with a very specific actor in mind from the beginning. Not only did Sheridan snag the actor he envisioned in the role, but 5 seasons of television ended up proving him right. Cole Hauser was destined to play Rip Wheeler. The role of Rip Wheeler was destined for Cole Hauser. Unknown at the time for his appearance in films like Good Will Hunting and Dazed and Confessed, Hauser made his first appearance as Rip in Yellowstone's pilot episode in Auditioned. He continued in the role for 5 seasons, starring in all 53 episodes of the Yellowstone series. In a Auditioned appearance on the Ryan Russell podcast, The Auditioned, Hauser revealed the behind-the-scenes story that led to his casting in Yellowstone. Initially, the show's co-creator, John Dutton, contacted Hauser asking him to audition for one of John Dutton's 3 sons. Despite pressure from Dutton and his agents, Hauser connected with a different character in the script. The one that jumped off the page was Rip, Hauser revealed, which was surprising given the character's relatively limited role in the pilot. This character is going to have something really good, I can just feel it. The actor went on to explain that it was his character's relationship with Beth Dutton that truly sold him on Rip. This was an astute observation on his part, as this would be the storyline that turned Rip into a fan favorite over the years. In a more recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, The Movie, Hauser expanded on the story, revealing that he later shared a phone call with Taylor Sheridan, who listened to his ideas about Rip Wheeler's character. As the rating process for Yellowstone continued, Sheridan continued his talks with Hauser, slowly building the character of Rip around his personality and ideas. Parts of the character morphed and became clearer thanks to his input, resulting in the fan-favorite character that the world knows and loves today. By the time Sheridan was finished, there was really only one actor who could ever bring the character of Rip Wheeler to life. Cole Hauser was instrumental in the construction of Rip Wheeler as a character, making him the only person Taylor Sheridan could ever cast in the role. This is a distinct honor for the actor that is exceedingly rare in Hollywood. Even Kevin Costner wasn't the only actor in mind for John Dutton, with other leading men like Robert Redford and Josh Brolin considered for the role. But because of his strong opinions about the character and his immediate connection with Taylor Sheridan, Cole Hauser set himself up as the only person who could properly portray Rip Wheeler for 5 seasons of television. While the initial character from the pilot may not have been written for Hauser, the final version that appears in the series is all for him. Taylor Sheridan was right about casting Cole Hauser. Most Yellowstone fans would agree that casting Cole Hauser as Rip Wheeler was one of the best decisions that Taylor Sheridan and his creative team made in laying the groundwork for their hit series. Rip gradually grew into one of Yellowstone's best characters, overcoming limited screen time in the early episodes to become a central focus by the end of the series. Hauser is one of the few people who recognized the potential of Rip's character from the very beginning, seeing through his limited screen time in the pilot to get to the complicated character beneath the tug exterior. Having someone who believes in the character they are playing is more important to a series than most viewers may recognize. Great actors can make scripts and characters they don't believe in work, but something truly special happens when an actor is passionate about their role in the story they get to be a part of. Hauser's insistence on playing Rip in Yellowstone proves not only that he was passionate about the series but also the character he was playing. His enthusiasm bleeds through in every skin, helping him become one of the most memorable parts of an already celebrated series. It helps that Rip Wheeler is also brilliantly written, with Taylor Sheridan making sure not to portray him as a one-note cowboy. This is what drew Hauser to the role in the first place, as a sense that there was something deeper going on with Rip than being the Duttons' chief enforcer. Through his interactions with Beth, Rip reveals a softer side to his personality that culminates in one of the most wholesome relationships in the entire series. Over time, viewers also learn much more about Rip's backstory, including the troubled family life that led him to take up residence with the Duttons. His relationship with John also turns out to be surprisingly complex, with Rip viewing the Dutton family patriarch as a pseudo-father. Rep turns out to be one of the most emotionally complex and intriguing characters in the entire Yellowstone universe, thanks to a terrific partnership between a writer interested in crafting multitude characters and an actor who truly believes in his character. As popular as Rep Whaler became in the initial run of Yellowstone, he was still only a small cog in a much bigger story about other characters. Now, thanks to his appearance in the upcoming Dutton Ranch spin-off, Rep is poised to take center stage alongside Callie Riley's Beth. The highly anticipated spin-off will seize the opportunity to delve even deeper into Rip's character, including his relationship with his wife and newfound responsibilities as a father figure to the young Carter. This will allow Cole Hauser to explore different faces of the character he fell in love with so many years ago, keeping his story interesting despite his abundance of screen time. This makes the next installment of Taylor Sheridan's television empire all the more exciting, as fans can look forward to the beginning of a new chapter for Rip and Beth. Their two characters, perhaps more than anyone, deserve a fresh start where they no longer have to worry about fighting to preserve the Dutton's ancestral rank. Instead, they can focus on building a solid foundation for the rest of their lives, hopefully living in peace on their new tract of land in rural Montana. Of course, they are bound to face new challenges as well, as their new spin-off series will reveal. Even so, the future looks bright for both Rep and Beth as they set out on a new journey together.